week or so on my blog and on my Instagram story, I asked, should Christians be listening to secular music? And I got some people that said, sure, why not? And others that said, it's a no for me, dog. And then some people said, kind of depends. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be addressing that very question and giving you a little Bible to help decipher, whether Christians should be listening to secular music. Hey y'all, how you doing? How you living? It's your girl Kiryn Patrice, sharing all things faith, lifestyle, and inspiration. So I'm going to start off today's video by sharing a quick little story. Alright, so boom, setting the scene. It's the end of a work day. I just clocked out. I hopped in my car, turned on the radio, and a popular secular song came on, right? By the way, this is a true story. And as soon as the song came on, I instantly turned it up because it was a bop. It was popular. Everybody was listening to it. I heard it before, and I was just like, there's no way I'm not bopping this all the way home. Like, I'm about to hit the highway. Like, I need something that's like putting me in a good mood. Like, I just got off work, all that good stuff. So the song hadn't even been on like 10 seconds, and I instantly felt convicted. Like, God was just basically telling me, like, what are you listening to this for? Like, do you not hear these lyrics? Like, what are you doing? Turn it off. Turn it off. And so, me being me in my flesh, I was just like, I don't really want to turn it off. But I knew I had to. Now, remember I told y'all I felt convicted, and I'm going to share why. So in terms of deciding whether or not I should be listening to a certain song or things like that, I look to Philippians 4:8. Comparing things or songs or ideals to Philippians 4:8 is kind of known as the Philippians 4:8 test. So I'll just go ahead and read it for you. And it says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. And that is the NIV version. Now, that was good. But I'm going to give y'all the Message Bible because that's like even better to me. So I'm going to read that too. Summing it all up, friends, I say you'll do best by filling your minds and meditating on things true, noble, reputable, authentic, compelling, gracious, the best, not the worst, the beautiful, not the ugly, things to praise, not things to curse. Put into practice what you learned from me and what you heard and saw and realized. Do that, and God, who makes everything work together, will work you into his most excellent harmonies. Now I know the song that I was listening to was not pleasing to God at all, but after a while I went back, even still put the song to the Philippians 4:8 says, just to just to say that I did it and like confirm that it wasn't something that I should have been listening to. So a little bit more background about the song. It was a song about sex, and being that I am a single woman, I don't have any reason to be listening to a song about sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God only honors sex within the marriage bed. And so for me to try to like listen to a song and have that stuff resonate into my spirit, it's just not okay, period. As a Christian, I should say. As I was getting convicted in the moment, I remember God like basically telling me like, look, you're not even having sex right now, so why are you listening to this? Like, a lot of people will try to say like, okay, you just listening to it, like, it's not like you out here doing it. Like, the song is good, it's catchy, blah, 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 blase, blase. But, like, stuff like that, if you constantly listen to stuff, it can kind of, like, resonate with your spirit, man. And I'm not really trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my flesh is weak. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Like, my flesh wants to have sex. Like, that's why I liked listening to the song, right? But at the same time, and within the same token, I know that God only honors sex in the marriage bed, and I want to do what's pleasing in God's eyes. So why listen to something that will only encourage my flesh, Another thing to add is that the song had a lot of foul language, and I'm not one to curse, as any good Christian shouldn't, but like, why listen to something that, you know, is going to encourage me? Like, listen, I've tried to listen to secular songs and try to like skip over the curse words. And sometimes when that happens, like, I'll make a mistake and say the actual curse word, and then I feel bad, like, dang, I wasn't even trying to do that. But like, if I don't listen to the song at all, that won't even have to happen, right? So I'm gonna give you guys another scripture that helps support like listening to or not listening to songs that have vulgar and foul language. So Ephesians 4:29 says, watch the way you talk. Let nothing foul or dirty come out of your mouth. Say only what helps, because each word is a gift. Getting down to the question at hand, should Christians listen to secular music? I'm not going to say yes, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say that it is dependent on personal conviction as a baseline, because like I mentioned, I'm a single woman and I don't need to be listening to a song about sex. Whereas a married person may, you know, use that song to spice things up in the bedroom. Hey, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think it comes down to putting each individual song to the Philippians 4:8 test. And I have a couple questions that I wrote in my blog post that I kind of help decipher if a song will pass the test. Like, are the lyrics honorable and worthy of respect from God our Father? Are the lyrics pure? Are they holy? Are they admirable? Are they uplifting? Do they include excessive foul language? And what is it that makes the song enjoyable for you? For me, when I listen to secular music, most of the time, it's just the beat that's catchy, and that's what's attractive to me. It wasn't until I sat down and really listened to the lyrics that I was like, wait, whoa, why am I listening to this? Or I didn't realize the song actually said that. Really just sitting down and asking yourself, like, would God even be pleased with me listening to this? Because at the end of the day, that's all we want to do, is to please God. And if you're listening to stuff that is clearly not something that would be in alignment with His will, or like anything he just be pleased with, it's probably best that we shouldn't be listening to it. So just for the record, I will say that I do listen to secular music, but I do tend to put a lot of songs to the Philippians 4:8 test, and most songs don't pass. And that's like, when we think of secular music, we tend to think of like hip-hop, rap, R&B, and most of those songs are dealing with like sex, drugs, a bunch of cursing. Like, I believe that it's very important to be mindful of what you listen to, because at the end of the day, a lot of that stuff can get into your spirit, whether you realize it or not. Like, there are a lot of times where we go about the day not realizing something has taken a toll on our spirit or gotten within our spirit, and then we're just walking around like willy-nilly, not even realizing it. And I believe that is very dangerous when we don't realize the effect that something can have on us. We have to think about, like, do we really love God the way we think we do? Because we should hate the things that He hates. God hates sin, and if a song is promoting sin, we should be hating that song also. Will I say it's easy? No, because a lot of secular songs out here are catchy, they have good beats, and the music industry knows what they are doing, right? So we just have to be smart about it and just do what God would want us to do at the end of the day. Now I know it can be hard to part ways with secular songs that you once loved, okay? I've been there. And my strategy to getting over that hurt is just replacing those songs with Christian songs. So there's like Christian R&B out there, there's Christian rap, and I have a ton of playlists that I tend to listen to get my mind off of thinking of even wanting to listen to a secular song. So if you're interested, definitely click the link below, okay? Because We want to listen to things that are pleasing to God, and a lot of the secular music out here ain't doing that, okay? Just keeping it real. So if you were asking yourself this question, maybe as a new believer, or you just thinking like, hey, is there anything really wrong with listening to secular music? I really hope that this video helps you out at least a little bit. Don't forget that I also wrote a blog post on this question, so definitely check that out, because I'm pretty sure there's things that I wrote in there that I didn't mention here. As always, definitely leave a comment down below. There were so many people that chimed in, messaged me back on Instagram, you know, just answering the question, giving their opinions. I would really love to know what you guys think. Let's just have a conversation in the comment section. With all that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.